loading like that. To increase the intensity, I can
Caution, contents hot. 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 You got to give me all you got. Caution, contents hot.
You got to give me all you got. Caution, contents hot. You got to give me all you got. Caution, contents hot. You got to give me all you got. Caution, contents hot. You got to give me all you got.
Caution, contents
All you got.
setting my heart fills up with butterflies. Oh, setting my heart. Oh, setting my heart fills up.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Wednesday stream for peak week. We're doing our straight arm scapular strength workout. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, I have had a little bit of an injury in my wrist. Nothing major. After seeing our physio at ADPT Physio, got a little bit of inflammation in that joint there. It's just a progression of the injury that I've had in my shoulder last year. As I can transfer more weight into this shoulder, it's just working my wrist in ways that it hasn't been worked for a while. So if anybody wants to know, one of the standard ways for physio to deal with wrist pain in here is to compress these two bones together, which alleviates the pressure here in this joint when you go into extension like this. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it does relieve the pain. So that's what this is doing for me. And also, I need to avoid doing this with weight on my hands at the moment, so I'm going to be doing parallettes again for the planche work today. So don't be confused to think this is the exercise. I have only ever used parallettes just as a way to relieve pressure on the wrist pain. So that's the reason why I've got them. It's not what you have to do or what you need. All right, team, let's get stuck into this.
3,478. That's the number of people who have experienced yesterday's workout. Thank you, tribe, for sharing the stream.
Yo, beauty.
We seriously cannot even begin to tell you how amazingly powerful that is. 3,481 people having the opportunity to level up their health in time, in society, when we need it most. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. Of course, the guy in front of the camera is the second best looking person in the gym, Rad Baumeister. The most attractive person is Richie the Rig. He's behind the mix.
Hands down.
Across from me is probably the third most attractive person, and definitely the most attractive redhead, red-bearded, white-blooded Aussie on the planet.
Yo, beauty.
He's not red-blooded, he's white-blooded.
Spine mobility.
And of course, I'm Yanni Baumeister. We are Unity Gym and the Unified Movement System. Our promise to you is that every single workout will have a balance in strength, flexibility, and fitness. You will create the perfect athletic performance foundation, and we are going to make you strong, flexible, and fit if you stick around long enough. How is everybody? Let's give some shout outs. We got a couple of legends on the stream. This morning, Andy Lawson has taken the #1 comment position. Says, yo, how's my speedy first comment crew replacements getting on? If you're hitting that peaks in the week. Yeah. Of course, it is peak week this week. That means third week of the program phase. And we are leveling up the intensity this week. It's 110% week. That means you got to go for it, tribe. Who else have we got? Will?
That's a good question, mate. I'm just looking through right now.
Just very quickly, tribe, I want to take this opportunity to really, really encourage you all to use that share link again. It is a very powerful thing, getting these workouts out in front of people that need them right now. We also want to encourage you to press that like button, thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. Not just because you love us and love what we do and want to support the channel, but because it actually does hack the algorithm, and it just validates that this content is good enough for YouTube to serve up in front of other people. It makes a huge difference. The earlier the better. The earlier the better. So as soon as you get an opportunity, grab that opportunity, press that little like icon, and share the stream to one of your favorite or all of your favorite social platforms, and we will love you long time. Remember, we do have a comp going on. If you share our stream and tag us in it, tag Will, tag Unity Gym, tag the at-home workouts, we'll send you some free merch. You'll get a Unified Movement System t-shirt.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm pretty hopeless at checking my notifications, just looking back through my Facebook now. Gemma Loughran, I just realised you tagged me in one, so you definitely get a free t-shirt as well.
Woohoo!
You! Want to say good morning to everyone who's just jumped on. Andy, yes, Paul Lou has been taking your first spot lately. Has been getting in there nice and quick. But I can't see him on just yet. But good morning, Andy. Good morning, Felixion, Daljit, Dave Clark. Juan Carlos Tashima is on nice and early. Good to see. I was just a bit distracted there because I too was going on there sharing and liking our content. Katie McDonald, Margot Sawyer, Max Silver is in the house. Lucy Marsh Wakefield, morning. I've got my partner Andy joining me this morning. Very good. We're going to really grow that tribe up to something organic and huge. Lee Thompson is in the house. Kurt Dyer, Jacqueline Lee, IVTT. Martin's back on the chat. Lee Clark is in here. Patricia Sturbies. Not sure if my post is showing up, but I am here. Good to see you. Roy Stern. Actually, Patricia, I've sent you an email the last couple of days. I haven't heard back. If you can, check your junk mail. I've been trying to get in contact with you for your t-shirt. So look out for will@unitygym.com. We will send you some merch. Good morning, Inyaki. Good morning, Simon Morgan. Richard Lillies is also on the chat. And good morning, Gaynor. Good to see you, team.
Okay, let's do our
Absolutely.
core activation.
We've got 35 on the live stream, 25 likes. Let's smash that like button. Remember, tribe, we do have links in the description if you want to pick up the full program with tutorials and program cards to get more than just the follow along that we give away here. We also have a link in the description for the merch. So if you do find you've got some time, jump over there, choose your shirt in advance so that when you share our stream and link us and tag us, you know exactly what you want and what size you need, and we'll get that out to you. There's also links in the description to download any of our 4 amazing blueprints. Each blueprint has the 10 commandments on strength, flexibility, nutrition, or the at-home workouts, how we produce the best at-home workout on the planet. These are a collaboration of all of our knowledge, experiences in the health and fitness industry. The biggest, only the 10 best insights and breakthroughs make it there. Of course, by downloading those, you will get into my Inner Circle email.
All right, so we're into the workout now, everyone. So what you're going to do is scapular push-ups. So your index finger faces forward. You splay the fingers out wide. So what I mean by index finger faces forward is, I reckon more people get this wrong than get it right. We're not talking quantum physics here. There's no room for interpretation. They're either facing forward or they're not. So whenever I say that and then I say splay the fingers, people do this. That's not index finger facing forward. Index finger facing forward and then splaying the fingers is that, not that, okay? Very, very important. Don't let your hands turn in like that. Then your elbows are going to turn in and you're going to grip the ground hard, and we're doing scapular push-ups. So the elbows stay straight, protract, retract like that. If you're strong enough and you want to go for it, you can do the lean like what I'll be doing, but you must be able to maintain depression and protraction, which means you push your shoulder blades away from the spine when you do it. I'll be doing those on the parallettes because of my wrist. Then we're going to do the downward frog. I'll talk you through that when we do it. And then the second one, and this one you do definitely need to understand what you're trying to achieve here. So Inyaki, for you at home, you can use your rings for this. Just grab onto your rings, and I'd probably set your rings up at about head height here, somewhere where when you grab onto it, you can hang and your bum isn't on the ground, and you'll put your legs in front. Okay, so everyone else, what you're going to do is we're going to grab onto the towel like this, and we're going to set up so you can see my bum is not actually touching the ground when my arms are completely straight. Whilst keeping my elbows straight, I'm going to depress my shoulder blades and pull really hard with my arms, and then hold for 3 seconds. Down for 1 second, rest for a second, pull, hold for 3 seconds. Now my feet of course help, but what I'm trying to do is to contract the lats and the muscles that depress and retract the scapula, basically that pull my shoulders down like this. So you have to keep your elbows straight. If you bend your arm even like that, it's a failed rep. You're not doing the right thing. So those are our 2 strength exercises, and then we'll do the middle splits, and I'll talk you through that while we're doing it. So,
Phenomenal.
let's get started. This is a much easier workout than Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday in this program. It's intended that way because those days are pretty tough.
Andy Lawson saying, who knew finger pointing could be so complicated? Jeremy Tang still trying to get over the Max Silver Frogs pump photo from yesterday.
Oh, the glutes on that guy.
Oh, Max is just carving those frog pumps up.
Yeah.
Love it.
Jeremy Tang's also saying that Rad's looking a bit like an Avenger today.
Yeah, he's rocking the tank over the baseball skins.
Yeah.
Not sure about that style, but you know, each to their own.
Back to the finger pointing being so complicated. One of my favorite things to say when I was a one-on-one PT was I had my clients doing push-ups at some point, and I'd say, make sure you're going all the way down to the ground, chest touching the ground, and think to yourself, is your chest touching the ground? Because if it isn't, then it ain't. And no doubt, every single time, people would still think about it and go, oh, I guess my chest isn't touching the ground.
Man,
You
that
have
is
to
one
really
of the
get people to
funniest
stop
things,
and
hey,
think.
it's, as a PT, I reckon out of 10 people, when you say touch your chest to the ground in a push-up, I reckon 9 people get it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
A lot of foreheads hitting the ground, but no
Yeah.
chests.
Yeah, it's funny. And for those of you listening, if you want to really level up with your training, the devil is in the detail. If you pay attention to the cues that you're given in a workout like this and you do them, you will get better. But if you listen to it and then just try as hard as you can and do whatever you want to do, arguable how the results that you're going to produce are.
No one really wants to level up, do they?
It's a nice idea, but it's too hard.
Anybody that was listening yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, when that dude was saying to me, oh, you should do this, you should do that, and I made a point of describing the difference between competition and training. You have to think about that for yourself. Like, you're training at all costs, you do the right technique. That means you might be doing something that's far less impressive than what you thought you could do. But that's what you got to do to get better. You have to do the things that are going to really take you to the next level, not just the thing that strokes the ego. One of the biggest ones that we see at the gym with people that think they're a bit more experienced than they are is squatting. And people load up a barbell with way more than what they can do and just have a really woeful squat.
That's right. Stroke your ego in your own time. When you're in the gym, consider yourself a beginner.
So when
Never
you do
learn
this,
as much as you do when you're a beginner.
when you do this, you should really be feeling it in your lats. When I'm holding there, I can really feel my lats working hard if you do it properly.
And what are they trying to do? They're trying to depress the scapula, depress the shoulders by doing so, pulling the
Trying
elbows
to
down
depress
to the hips.
first, but then you try and pull your hands to your hips. And if you do that properly, you use your feet to help you, of course. But when you hold here, you're feeling it there.
Hey Tribe, we got 46,522 subscribers to the channel. That means we've got about 80 new subs since the stream finished yesterday, maybe 90. I don't do public math, so please bear with me.
Quick math.
If that is you, if you are new to the tribe and you're on this stream, please introduce yourself in the comments. We'd love to know who you are and where you're tuning in from.
You know who I'm really looking forward to seeing again today? Hawk Slayer.
I
hope he's back.
What a name.
Who else was in that purple body or something?
Remember with this one, if you can't do straddle ups, which is quite an advanced movement, what I'm doing here, just do the active middle split. So you'll basically just stand like this, but obviously with your feet closer together. If you're not as flexible as I am.
I'm not really sure what Diane Norbury's saying here, but she says yesterday felt totally
Crap.
Crap. But that makes sense. Recovered well and romped through the workout today. Even managed a run after. Well done. High achievers in the Unity Gym tribe, UMS tribe. Oh yeah.
That's it. Sometimes it's a funny little game of should I listen to my body or should I ignore it because it's wanting me to take a break, and I shouldn't be.
Okay,
It's,
here we go, team.
Tricky one.
Round 2.
Well done, Diane.
Absolutely. Remember, Tribe, Rad's using the parallettes just to work around a little bit of wrist inflammation. He had it checked out. He had it diagnosed properly yesterday with Nilesh from ADPT Physio. Also, yesterday, Phil White from ADPT Physio did a live Q&A in the Movement Mastermind Facebook group. He's going to be doing that weekly now. So get your questions locked and loaded, and make sure you have joined the UMS Movement Mastermind Facebook group. It's free for everyone to join. You just got to agree to abide by the code of conduct. There is a link in the description, of course, to make it easy for you to jump over. Otherwise, you can just search for UMS Movement Mastermind on Facebook. You'll see the group. And yeah, every week you'll be able to ask Phil and the boys from ADPT Physio all your burning questions about injury management and performance.
I've learned more about injury management from those live Q&As with Phil than I have in 15 years of being a personal trainer.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, guys, we had Stav in yesterday. You would have seen him in the live stream. We had a bunch of Tribe members and athletes, professional athletes. Nilesh is still treating face-to-face, and the boys are still doing online consultations. Of course, they got some wicked deals going. I'll make sure there's a link in the description for you guys to be able to book in with the boys. They are amazing physios.
They sure are.
We all work with them very, very closely. As much as we can get Nilesh here, because he still is contracted to the GWS Giants AFL football team as one of their performance physios.
Mate, we only get the best here at Unity. Don't know how I got a job, but we only get the best.
We hired you for your good looks.
Oh dear. Morning, Scott Rowan. Hope you're well, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Remember, Tribe, if you like what you see, if you want to get notified before we go live for the workout so you never miss a set, rep, or exercise, make sure that you've subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. We always start the stream 10 minutes before we actually start the workout to give YouTube the time to send out those notifications, get you guys locked and loaded, set up and ready to throw down. Wednesday's workout is a bit of a break in the week. Slightly lower intensity if you're used to really gunning for it than legs or upper body. Calisthenics requires a little bit more attention to detail, but it's not a workout you want to skip. Learning to control and develop straight arm scapular strength is super important, especially if you want to improve your posture, if you want to improve your pressing movements, or if you want to unlock cool calisthenics movements to be able to demonstrate your skill. Yesterday we spoke about the difference between competition and training. Calisthenics for us is a means of competition. That's a means of demonstration. That's a means of being able to demonstrate what our body can do in the real world. Some people choose a sport, some people choose CrossFit, some people choose rock climbing. We choose calisthenics here because most of us don't play sport, except for Will. He plays rugby still.
I sure do. Just having a good chat with a couple of players from other teams in the 6th Division Subbies Rugby. I play for the mighty Chatswood Stags. We've got a few of our teammates who come to the gym as well. Steve Zorab. I'm sure he'll be doing this workout later. And I have never played as many minutes on the field throughout a season as I did when I really started focusing on mobility. And the one season I did playing rugby while training here as a member was probably one of my best seasons yet. And that's going all the way back to 26 years of age, and I'm 32 now.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wait till you go back now, having leaned up and put on some lean muscle, mate, in lockdown.
I'll fill out the footy shots a bit
shirt's
more.
off.
Hey yo.
And straight up to 40 watching live. Here we go. Come on, smash that like button if you want to see the shirt stay off.
That's it. Unlike it and then like it again.
Oh yeah,
And
here we
another-
go. 41 watching live.
Another thumbs up in the
29
comment section.
likes. We were struggling with views. This is going to help. Jen's Fitness, what's Rad's wrist status? What did the doctor say and when full recovery is expected? Hope you feel better soon, brother.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Jen.
mate.
Very nice of you.
Yeah.
Never. I don't think you ever fully recover from anything if you train like I do. It's just always there. It's just about managing it.
Fully sick.
Fully sick. He's just too hardcore. That's right. It's funny, you know. Once you start, you get to a point with injury where, and we've had so many professional athletes, high-level professional athletes, come through the gym here who talk about the fact that their first game is the only game you ever played uninjured, and then injury management is just a thing. The problem is that psychology around injury can really take over. We go really deep. We've got a whole series on the podcast about injury psychology, pain experience, and yeah, it really changes the way you approach injuries and pain when you understand how the mechanisms work in the body. You'll never let an injury get in the way of your training again. It's a great series if you guys are interested. We go real deep. It's one of Phil White's from ADPT Physio's real passion points is pain science, and we go really deep. It's really cool. All right.
Max's favourite move here, the frog.
Nothing
Will say,
sus.
I want to see Max get his knees a little bit higher on those frog pump stretches.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he's doing it a little bit too. He's being too careful.
There's a lot of Max. Max
he's
must
a
be
tall fella.
6'3" or something.
Yeah,
Maybe pushing 6'4".
that's right.
And the man can squat. It's got
Let
a
us
great
know,
squat on
tribe,
him.
who's doing the workout with us today, who's throwing down with Rad, who's leveling up their straight arm scapular strength, who's improving their posture, who's unlocking their planche strength, who's unlocking their levers. Levers.
That's right. What we were talking about earlier today in the workouts, about really being present and trying to focus in on the workouts. You know, the whole touch your chest to the ground in a push-up, actually touching. I was listening to the interview that you guys did with Ben Pokolsky yesterday, and he was talking about one of the most important things is to be present in the workout, and that a lot of people live in either thinking about the past or thinking about the future. And if you actually stop, think about the movement of your body, your breathing, and live in literally the right now, you can become a lot more present. And a lot of people don't spend much time doing that. And that includes in their workouts as well. You go through the squatting motion, a push-up. If you're going through a new movement like this, it might be a bit better because it's a new skill for you. But you really have to figure out what's going on. Where are your shoulder blades? What's your core doing? Your breathing. And being present in the workout can really help that.
Boom, yeah, absolutely. Will is doing a really great effort of distributing our best content on the Sound of Movement podcast with some of the best guests we've had on through our Instagram channel. So if you want to see, he links it up in the Instagram, and then you can go and have a look at it or see the little key insights and things like that. So make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. Just search for Unity Gym, one word. And yeah, get over there. We're going to be launching a really cool competition over there on Instagram for subscribers to the page, to the channel. We're going to be discussing that on Friday. Gunnar Nielsen's doing the workout, of course. So's IVTT. Lucy Marsh Wakefield is doing it, and she's got her partner doing it with her as well today, which is really cool.
Andy, I hope you're enjoying and doing well.
Dave Clark haven't skipped a phase 6 session yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
Dave.
Felix Leon's doing the workout. Richard Lely's max is like 6'6" in height.
6'6".
Just confirming the height
Gosh.
there.
How old is he? How tall is he?
6'6". 6'6".
Max, you'll have to jump on and let us know. Nicole
Oh,
Colas
Richard is
also
6'6",
working.
he's saying.
No, Richard Lely's is saying max is like 6'6"
Oh,
plus
okay.
in
Yeah.
height.
Watching Max do a frog pump would be quite a sight in person because there's so much Max.
Could
Max
be quite
power.
intimidating for some people.
Absolutely.
Simon Morgan's yes. Nicole Collis is yes, doing the workout, throwing down. Let's go.
25 seconds until our last round. I gotta get...
Let's go try. That means one more opportunity to do each of these movements before we move on to the supplementaries.
That's it. You only get one more chance today to perfect these movements. Take the opportunity.
Whew.
Patricia Sturbies is also working out with us, getting into the hard yakka. Fantastic. Juan Carlos Tsushima has thrown us a shaka's sign.
Oh, what?
My man.
What's... Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go, team.
Remember, tribe, this is a great one for today. I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can accomplish what others can't. That's what straight arm scapular strength is all about. It's a really difficult skill in strength to get your head around, especially if you haven't got the neurons yet to control your scapula. You've just got to decide, I am going to progress through this. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to focus on 1% every day, 1% improvement. Exactly what Will spoke about just previously, quoting the great Ben Piccolo. Be present in every contraction. Be present in every movement. Ben used to say to me, lift with intention. Lift with intention to maximize the quality of movement. All extremely relevant points for straight arm scapular strength. It's all about doing something today that your future self will thank you for. No one has ever complained about improving posture. A lot of people complain about their posture degenerating, especially in the neck and shoulders. Let's go, tribe. Intense. Attack your stretching with the same intensity that you attack your lifting. Approach every stretch with the same focus that you approach every lift. Stretching and flexibility is the workout here at Unity Gym and in the Unified Movement System. So many people give up on flexibility, but the great Dwayne Johnson says, if something stands between you and your success, move it. Never be denied. And that's something you should always remember with your flexibility training. Sure, you might be stiff and tight now, but it comes. It will happen. It's about convincing the brain. It's about removing the brain's inhibitors that have developed over your lifetime. The older you are, usually the slower that process is. That doesn't mean you should give up. That doesn't mean you should stop stretching.
Yes.
That's exactly right. Your workout needs to become a daily routine, a daily habit, just like it would be going to work. You don't wake up one day and think, I don't feel like going to work today, I'm going to skip it, and then end up skipping 2 weeks in a row. You can't let that happen with your workouts. And then you come and join us. You get our help, and we will help get you fit, flexible, and strong.
Man, these workouts are building some serious lats on me. Ooh.
Got a lat pump.
Yeah.
Lat pump. Oh yeah,
Oh,
look at that.
I've got the
Hoorah.
bodybuilder
Ready to
lats
get on
going
stage.
Oh, stop it.
Here we go.
Smash that like button if you want to see Rad do some more bodybuilding poses.
I've been working on them.
There was a bodybuilder in Olympia who was getting on stage and basically holding the splits while doing a front double bicep.
Yeah, Ben, I couldn't believe how flexible Ben was when he came here. He was the complete opposite of what I thought. And when he first came here, he was still really big, like 130 kilos or something like that. So maybe 20 kilos lighter than when he was competing. But when somebody that's an inch shorter than me and 130 kilos walks in, you're like, Jesus. And I just thought he'd barely be able to touch his toes, and he was giving me a run for my money, honestly. Honestly, he was giving me a run for my money in flexibility. And I'd say he was as flexible as I was easily.
Wow.
And I just couldn't believe it, and I said, Jesus, you're really flexible. And I said, that must be really rare for a bodybuilder. And he went, no, not really. He said, all the guys these days can do the splits and stuff. They've all sort of adopted their flexibility as part of the training. Because those guys, obviously bodybuilders, when they train, they're more obsessed than anyone. Like their level of obsession around their training eclipses anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, they've just learnt that, you know, you can only do so many hours of weightlifting in a day. There's all these other hours that you could stretch as well, you know. And, yeah, interesting.
Great question coming from Milos 1981. Is it too much to do a couple of handstands before the workout?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I do my handstands every day
Yeah.
before the workout.
The thing with skills training, brother, if you're really trying to unlock a skill like hand balancing, which is a skill, it's not a strength workout. Handstands, believe it or not, are not actually like a challenging exercise once you can do them. It's only challenging when you can't do them and when you don't have the flexibility or mobility to stack your body properly. But once you get up into a straight line and stack nicely, it's quite a zen moment. The way you do skills training like that is always before you do strength, because otherwise you're too fatigued. Once the central nervous system is fatigued, it's very difficult to do it.
Yeah, spot on, Milos. Good question. I'm not very good with my handstands, so I've got a day or part of my Wednesday workout is working on handstands. So I'm not at that point where where part of my warm-up can be to chuck up a few handstands and feel good through the movement. I've got to really focus on them. But if you're at that point where you can pop up into a handstand and 4 out of 5 times you can hold it, yeah, you could use that as a bit of a warm-up.
Most people can't handstand because they're not mobile enough. They don't have the mobility in the shoulders, and probably from that point on, it's just strengthening neural pathways, so that your body doesn't flop and move when it doesn't have to. In our experience, the biggest challenge is for people breaking down the inhibitors through the shoulder that have often developed because of bad posture, and that's one of the reasons why this straight arm scapular strength workout is so important. You got to be able to get your shoulders moving properly again. You got to open them up again. You got to get the thoracic spine mobile again, and then it's just a matter of teaching the body to stack and hold in a straight line.
Yeah, my thoracic extension is shocking.
Yeah, Nicole's saying, had crap posture all my life. My partner noticed the other day I'm standing up straighter. My posture has improved so much since starting UMS.
Nice.
Absolutely. Listen, that's what got me started. I was a boxer for many years, and I had really rounded shoulders because I was, skinny kid, not a lot of muscle. I slouched a lot. My parents used to be on me all the time. Stand up straight. And then eventually my boxing coach convinced me to join a weights gym to put on a bit of weight, because I was just getting skinnier and skinnier, because when you're boxing 30 hours a week, you're doing so much cardio, burning so many calories. And I started training and I started to just hurt my shoulders. I just had really compromised posture. And that's what started my journey in learning more about exercise and learning more about exercise physiology. And it was originally a quest to fix my shoulder posture. Eventually I had a really bad shoulder injury doing acrobatics, trying to show off. And that was what really set me on my path. So don't be discouraged if you do find that that's you, because it might be the thing that gets you going. It might be the key to your success. Turn a negative into a positive. So fantastic, Nicole. Keep at it. You will be shocked at what it's like. It's a long journey correcting posture, because you're not just breaking down the brain's inhibitors, you're also teaching the body how to do it a new way, and that takes time.
Back to the point of training needs to be a habit, just like going to work, just like going to sleep at night.
That's right.
It's part of your day that you do not skip. And like we've been harping on about, 1 hour of your day is only 4%.
Yep. You just got to make sure that the workouts are efficiently choreographed to develop that flexibility in alignment with your strength.
And that's where we come in.
Absolutely key. Success is usually the culmination of controlling failure. Sylvester Stallone.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep getting up and moving forward.
Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. LeBron James. You see a bit of a link here. You see a consistency among the greatest people we aspire to. They embrace failure. They embrace sucking at some point in their life.
Do some spine rotations. I keep forgetting to do these in the cool down.
These are some funky tracks at the moment.
Yeah, Richie's got some good tunes going. I got a bit sick and tired of the break beats, and it was a little bit too much. I gave him some praise yesterday for a change in music, and I think he's really come to fruition today.
All right,
Rich,
that's it,
DJ
everyone.
Rig.
DJ Rig.
That's it, everyone. Well done.
Woohoo!
Nice little gentle
See you
workout
tomorrow.
today, Tribe, for some
Oh.
of you.
I forgot the external rotations with the towel. Whoops. We'll do these now.
Oh no.
If you want more, stick around.
Totally forgot these.
Jeremy
Sorry.
Tang saying, what's the tattoo on Rad's back?
The tattoo.
Funny story.
It's a tattoo.
Rad was one of those kids that just got tattoos that he enjoyed the look of. There wasn't much meaning behind it.
The best, I saw a documentary on tattoos, and the best description I've heard of what a tattoo is a reflection of something that meant something to you at a certain time in your life.
Yeah.
That's the best description I've heard, because what matters to you now probably won't matter to you in 5 years' time. And I've heard people describe what their tattoos mean to them, and I just think, or why they got them or what they are, and I think we'll see if that matters to you in 20 years. So I reckon the best description is 20 years ago, Jeremy, 25 years ago, that meant something to me, and that's what it is.
Well, my tattoos I drew, and the other than the initials of my grandfather on my arm, my tattoo is a dragon, and I got a dragon because a dragon is the baddest motherfucking animal on the planet that has ever lived.
That has
Dragon.
never lived.
Ruins everything. A mythical creature that will absolutely mess up anything else, and that's what I believe I am.
They're very good at soul bonding as well.
Soul bonding.
Yeah, that's a reference to something else. Where's your dragon? Yanni. Oh, right.
It's,
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
This is a
On my ribs.
PG-rated show. We can't show you where Yanni's
Yeah.
dragon is.
But if you're lucky, it'll
Oh,
breathe fire.
yeah.
I don't know if Richie's got any tattoos.
Richie.
No, Richie's just too much. He's a clean rig, mate.
Richie and I are the same. It's
Richie's
a clean canvas.
rig.
Richie tried to get a tattoo when we were in the army, but the tattoo gun broke on him. it just
The
went.
the needle
It broke.
just shattered.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like trying to give Superman a needle.
it just
Upon
didn't work.
impact.
And the guy was like, "Wow, I've never seen that happen before."
Richie's like, not again.
Not again. We are what we repeatedly do, Tribe. Excellence then is not an act, but it's a habit. Keep up the habit of exercise no matter where you are in the world, whether you're in Sydney in lockdown, whether you're coming out of lockdown, whether you're
We go round
experiencing the so-called Freedom Day in Europe, wherever you are, remember, excellence is not an act, it's a habit. Keep up the habit of these daily workouts. Full intensity.
Ah,
Finish every rep with focus. External rotations for the shoulders, external rotations for the posture, external rotations for the stability system. Complement the strength.
Yeah, this stuff is super important if you want to develop a heavy row, heavy bench, shoulder health, especially if you're working through those handstands and improving that range of movement. This shoulder health stuff is super important to prevent injury.
That's right.
Yeah, shout out to Andy, Lucy's partner who's jumped on and joined us for the first time. This is a pretty good day to get into it. nowhere near as hard as yesterday or the day before, but you will find that if you continue on, that Wednesdays is the type of day where you need to train, you still need to get moving, but you might be fairly flogged from the days before. So let us know how you've found today, and we're glad you came and joined us, and hopefully you'll be feeling fresh and ready to rock and roll tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure you join us tomorrow for an epic upper body push-pull pattern. Doing some pike push-ups, doing all sorts of great push-pull patterns to strengthen the shoulders, chest, back, lats, core, and we're going to be doing lower body flexibility training.
Oh yeah.
And on Friday, of course, we kick on with and throw down with our lower body workout. Primaries are pistol squats and progressions of. And of course, we are strengthening the quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, core, and stretching the shoulders, chest, and lats.
That's it, everyone.
That's it today,
Phenomenal.
guys. Well done. And
See you
make
tomorrow.
sure you get ready for an epic pre-workout show with Will and I on Friday morning. And then, of course, following up after the live at-home workouts, we will be streaming live to the channel the Sound of Movement podcast recording. Make sure you get over and follow us on Instagram to get all the behind-the-scenes action where we lift the curtain and just show you how much fun it is down here at Unity Gym. And other than that, 4% of your day done. Let's make sure the other 96% is dialed in. Recovery, nutrition, all of the good stuff. Go play, Tribe.
That's it. You've smashed your workout. Now it's time to smash your day. Thanks, Tribe. See you tomorrow.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, that's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's the
far.
consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.